Hello and welcome to Reaping What You Sow. My name is Jason, and if it's your first time here, welcome. Well, today I'm going to do two things. I'm going to say thanks for all the support, for all the love. Thank you to Mr. Sana. Thank you to Lyndon Batiste. Thank you to Shine Story. Thank you to everybody that would have been with me on this journey. Everybody who support, everybody who recommended my page or my channel, whatever you want to call it. Everybody who would have called me, everyone who would have sent me best wishes. So today I go and cut some bush because I have a real bush to cut. And I go and talk to you all. And through the power editing, I'll do both of them at the same time. So while we're warming up the base, I'll take you into the bush and you'll see who you're working with. In less than a month, all of this here would have been down to the ground. I'm not singing soca, but yes, all this would have been low, down to the ground. And with the heavy rains, and me being out of commission, this is what you're working with. So, back to my first video, bush and more bush. Yeah. Bush we Africa, everything to damage you in the back here. So what you see there is some lemon trees, lime trees. Across there, some orange trees. Probably thinking lemon and lime. What? As you can see, there are trees, but there are a few fruits on the trees. And that is because of neglect. This is a tree here that I got from my mom's Julie mango tree, which is the sweetest Julie tree in the world. Little did I know that Julie is grafted. So that mango tree there will be a hog mango tree. Yeah, so the plan today is to cut some bush and we'll see how it goes. I don't really like this material. I shouldn't say this material, the long sleeve. I sweat too much and I don't be able to work as long in it. However, I'll be safer in it because you never know who here willing to sting or ready to sting, bite, or So this material also dries a lot faster too. So even though I get soaking wet, in no time at all it will dry. So this is the ideal material. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I bought it at Natco in Aruka. And if it's at my size, definitely at your size. This year would have been where I had the barbadine. And as you can see, the barbadine is no more. That little shed there would have been where I had the chickens. The chickens are no more. They were delicious, but they are no more. Some material I have here to build a little shed. To keep tools and so on safe. And plenty bush. So without further ado, time to cut some bush. So I might as well train some tips for you all. Whenever you go and cut grass, bush, anything is good to walk around to see where solid ground is, to see if there's anything that could damage your machine, the blade, or possibly you. Because if it hits steel with the blade, it could be damaging the blade. It could damage the gearhead. So it's good to walk through to see what's around. Glass bottles, giant African snails, stuff like that. When you hit it with the blade, depending on the side you hit it, if you hit it on the left side, the left side of the blade, it will be coming back to you. If you hit it on the right side of the blade, it will be going away from you. So take a little walk through, make sure there's nothing to sting you, bite you, harm you. Look for the drains. There's one in front of me there, there's one here, so it wouldn't fall. Falling with a whacker, whether it be blade or string attached, is always dangerous. The fall itself could be dangerous, but the machine and all could damage you. So, so be careful. It's a powerful tool. When in the right hands, it's not that dangerous. Once you know what to do. Bush. I had all could cut the bush, boy. Look how sharp I'm looking. Sharper than the blade on the waka. Yeah, so promise to talk to you all, yeah, so I am. The kind of love I'm receiving from Mr. Sana's fans, subscribers, whoever you all call yourself or whoever you call you all, I would have never expect to get it. It puts me in a really weird, I'm feeling kind of strange. You know, to see, I don't know how to put it. I didn't want to be the star of this channel. I didn't want people to know me, you know, or yes, they would see me, but they wouldn't know who Jason is. They wouldn't know who Jason is, who Jason Maskell is. They would just know Jason, or the fat man who just be in the garden, or the fat man who cut in the bush, or the fat man who was fixing the spray can, or you know, that kind of vibes. You know, I really didn't want the personal experience, which I still don't have yet, you know, because you all don't know much about me. But you know, the response that I got from that video when we went to the river, the response I got in that video when we went down St. Benedict, it made me feel rejuvenated, you know. I get the urge, I get back the zeal to create content again. I get back the zeal to make videos. I get back the zeal to edit. And it's all because the love that I would have received from you all, you know. Tuning into the lives in the morning and hearing the responses and seeing the comments, see the amount of people asking how my daughter was going, that, you know, my daughter's sick. You know, I mean, there's a lot of this on YouTube, but somehow we tend to focus on the negative, you know. Somebody say, fat man, but you need to lose some weight. We focus on that. Or, that is not how to hold the waka, you know. We focus on that instead of focusing on the positive stuff. And I want to thank Lasana for helping me redirect my thinking and my thoughts, you know, because a few things have been going wrong with me for a while. And after a while, I started asking myself, well, is it me? What am I doing wrong? You know? It's like I boxed myself in to a place where I couldn't come out from. You know, it's like all I could see was what was going wrong. I couldn't appreciate what I had. I was just seeing what I didn't have. And sometimes we all in that zone, you know, it's just if we notice it or not. Well, I started to notice it. And instead of trying to come out because I put myself there, I was like, why me? You know? I getting kind of deep here, boy. Who playing the violin there? You playing the violin? I getting kind of deep here. So, alright. Yeah, as I was saying, I didn't want to be the center of attention on this channel. I didn't want to be somebody else, you know, making jokes and that kind of stuff on YouTube. I didn't want to be whoever. I wanted to be somebody to teach and to inspire people to plant so that we could be able to feed ourselves. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There are people that are looking for the perfect product, the perfect conditions to do everything. That is a whole discussion for another time. But I still wanted to teach, even though I didn't know much, by sharing the experiences of other farmers, by visiting other farmers and you know, them showing what they do. And, you know, giving you a little insight into what they do, you'll be able to appreciate how hard it is to, you know, to do anything in agriculture. Abroad it's more mechanized, but here, we're still doing it old school. This channel took me on a journey that I would have never expected. It brought me closer to people that I really needed to meet, you know. We have a lot of talented people here that do a lot of work for free. And even when they are monetized, some people seem to think, well, yeah, he monetized, so, you know, he eating our food, as we say, but, you know, it's not as much as people think. I'll be grateful when I am monetized. It will make a difference, you know. I feel like if I just rambling and just talking and making no sense. All the bush that let me spin it wrong. All this bush that you see in here was cut in the past. Some was by me, but the majority was cut by my good friend Kerwin Huggins, who you will meet hopefully soon. Alright, so I start here, make all the rungs here. Couldn't cut too much here because there's a sheet of oil galvanized here. Went over there, not much, but you know, this is just a trial run to see how things going. Now, while in it, the machine's supposed to warm up and warm down. Something to do with thermodynamics. I wouldn't pretend to know what I'm talking about. But so I was told, and I tried to do it. I tried to warm it up and warm it down. I think we're supposed to do the same as humans when we're exercising. So, walk and show you all some things. Rain coming again. So this plant here, it's called wild dasheen or malanga. Now some people cook it. I've never cooked it. I knew it scratched real bad. And there's a plant further inside. See if I can reach it. There's this plant. That plant there. The ladies love it. It's called dumpkin, and there's another name for it. But there's a name that I call it. Who with me from the beginning, from inception, would know what I call it. And if you could tell me why I call it, let me see me saying it. If you could tell me why I just call it, you win a bag of lemons, win our lemons. Right? So, mine reaching deep south. But I could go a little distance. I might reach by, like, let me say, Movie Town long south, that side. Yeah, I reached that far. So who could tell me the name? I and my friends in this zone here just call it bag of lemons when I get lemons.